Have you ever wondered what truly makes a connection between partners unforgettable? It's not just the physical aspects, but the deeper understanding of each other's desires and needs. Today, we're diving into the art of intimate connection and exploring 5 key positions that can enhance your partner's pleasure and strengthen your bond. Welcome, warriors of the spirit. We delve into the art of cultivating inner strength and unbreakable determination. We face life's challenges with courage and resilience, always seeking to overcome our limitations and reach new heights. Today, we'll explore how to bring that same strength and dedication into the bedroom, ensuring that both partners enjoy themselves and reach their maximum potential. Let's start with a simple yet powerful question. How can you ensure your partner enjoys every intimate moment with you? One of the most intimate and satisfying positions is spooning. In this position, both partners lie on their sides with the man behind the woman. This allows for close contact, enabling you to stimulate the G-spot while also having easy access to the clitoris. This dual stimulation can significantly enhance your partner's pleasure and bring you both closer. Next, let's explore 5 positions that are favorites of many. Where weakness has no place, resolve is forged, and willpower becomes indestructible. Prepare to be inspired, motivated, and challenged to reach your maximum potential. Women with a lot of butt usually have small breasts, and women with large breasts have small butts. Red-haired women are more likely to have frequent sexual relations. One of the best positions to stimulate a girl's G-spot is spooning. The lower wall of the vagina has many nerve endings, and in this position, the penis will be in close contact with it. Additionally, you can stimulate the clitoris and the G-spot. Doggy style, a recent survey by experts in the field, indicated that this position, where the woman gets on all fours while the man penetrates her vaginally from behind, holding her by the hips, is the favorite among most English people aged 35 to 44. It is a great position for the woman, as it allows her optimal control, enabling her to adjust her range of movement to find the angle that gives her the most pleasure. 8 out of 10 women like to be insulted and insult their partner during sex. According to them, it excites them too much and makes the activity more thrilling. Some women are born with a smaller vagina or simply without one. This phenomenon affects 1 in 5,000 people. Having sex standing up can help you last longer and make your girl come faster. A woman can reach orgasm in just 4 minutes of good work, but may take 20 minutes during intercourse with luck. Women who always give blowjobs are the ones being unfaithful to their partners. Before we dive deeper into these transformative positions, I want to take a moment to connect with you. If you're finding value in this content and want to empower your intimate connections, please take a second to like this video. Your support helps me create more free content like this. Also, I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Drop a comment below with any questions or insights you have about enhancing intimacy in your relationships. Let's create a community where we can learn and grow together. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Our dream is to reach 1,000 subscribers, and with your support, we can reach this milestone together. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on all our latest content, helping you cultivate inner strength and deeper connections in every aspect of your life. Thank you for being part of this journey. One of the benefits of knowing your partner's weak points is that it allows you to explore new forms of stimulation that can lead to quicker and stronger ejaculation. Every person is unique in terms of preferences and sensitivities, so understanding what works best for your girl can make a significant difference in her sexual satisfaction. Additionally, knowing your partner's weak points can help strengthen the emotional connection and intimacy between you. Open and honest communication about likes and dislikes in the bedroom can deepen trust and the bond between you, leading to greater satisfaction. By knowing your girl's weak points, you can also show your attention and care for her pleasure. Showing interest in her sexual satisfaction and being willing to explore new forms of stimulation can make her feel valued and loved, which can increase her desire and excitement. Men feel greater sexual arousal when they wake up in the morning. After fingers and vibrators, candles are the most frequently used phallic objects by women. The most common fantasy among girls under 25 is oral sex. Missionary, although it sounds a bit standard according to various international studies, is the most practiced sexual position among heterosexual couples worldwide. It seems it's not just for comfort. According to a recent survey conducted in the United Kingdom, women like this position because of the closeness and intimacy it implies, and because they feel their partner's body covering theirs, not crushing them. The best part is that sexology experts also classify the missionary as one of the best positions for women to reach orgasm, as long as it is practiced with the aim of being as diagonal as possible to maximize clitoral stimulation. Women with problems feeling orgasms have shorter clitorises than average, making them further from the vaginal opening and harder to stimulate during penetrative sex. After 50, some men experience changes in their sexuality and believe good sex is over, but this is not entirely true. With the right information and creativity, these thoughts disappear. The cougar position, where the woman is on top of the man, allows women to have greater control of their orgasms. The woman can move as fast or slow as she likes and control the depth of penetration. The woman being on top also gives her easy access to her clitoris, which she can stimulate with her hands or by adopting an ideal friction angle against the man's body to reach orgasm more easily. This position gives most of the prominence to the woman, giving her the freedom to set the pace. The man has direct access to caress her breasts, which helps to excite another female erogenous zone. 80% of women do not marry the one they love, but the man who is truly ready, hence the reason for unhappy marriages. Before anal sex, a good tip is to keep the area clean. It can be washed with water and neutral soap, and the intestines can be emptied with an enema. A woman's sexual drive is more easily altered than a man's. Girls who have sex at least once a week look happier, more feminine, and especially more beautiful. Women, on average, are attracted to older men as it subconsciously communicates to them a sense of experience and stability. The alignment technique is one of the positions for women to reach orgasm faster with intense clitoral stimulation. To put it into practice, think of the classic missionary position, but with a variation that will undoubtedly make a difference. The woman should keep her legs together, while the man should have his apart. This achieves greater pressure during penetration and more physical contact for the woman. It also stimulates the man's penis, providing her with great pleasure and making it much easier for her to reach climax. To enhance sensations, nothing is better than the man pressing the woman's hips against him. When a woman is attracted to a man, she moistens her lips with her tongue to make them shinier and more attractive. Women who always perform oral sex are the ones being unfaithful to their partner because they have the habit of wanting to see another man excited by their actions. Life is full of mysteries and secrets, so keep exploring and discovering. Some people can experience an orgasm while exercising due to repetitive movements and continuous friction. Mature women over 40 find it easier to achieve orgasm compared to women under 40. Women over 40 are more likely to initiate a kiss before sex, while younger women are more likely to initiate a kiss after sex. The screw position is another one to consider for women to experience more pleasure during intimate relations. In this position, the man will have absolute control of the penetration movements, but the woman has to keep her legs elevated and will enjoy much more satisfying stimulation. The woman should lie on her back on the bed with her legs completely stretched upwards and crossing one over the other. The man should hold the woman's legs by the ankles to help her keep them stretched the whole time. Once in this position, penetration occurs, and it is also a super pleasurable position for the man, making it ideal for enjoying an incredible synchronized orgasm. When a man likes a woman and is in love, he can't help but talk about her with his friends. If a man licks a woman's vagina and plays with her nipples, it means he truly cares about satisfying her. It is common that when a woman is attracted to a man, she speaks in a lower tone than usual. Many women, before being penetrated, love having their breasts caressed. Next time you're with a lady, do it, and you'll see how she melts for you. Additionally, some of them like oral sex as foreplay. Women's sexuality is the most powerful weapon in the battle between men and women, while the left hand of the man is his best ally in that situation, because the left hand is mastered by those with the most experience. Understanding your partner's weak points is essential for cultivating an intimate and satisfying connection in the relationship. When it comes to female ejaculation, knowing these points can be especially relevant, as it can contribute to a more intense and pleasurable experience for both partners. In the battlefield of life, only those with an unbreakable spirit can prevail. We, the warriors of masculine monasticism, refuse to yield to adversity and embrace each challenge as an opportunity to grow and strengthen ourselves. And remember, each moment of struggle is an opportunity to demonstrate our resilience and determination. So let's rise, brothers and sisters, and continue forward with courage and conviction, because together there is no obstacle we cannot overcome. Onward to greatness. And so we conclude our journey together. It has been a pleasure sharing these reflections on Stoicism with you and how to apply it in our daily lives. As we wrap up this video, I hope you found these tips helpful for enhancing intimate connections with your partner. Remember, true strength lies in mutual understanding and honest communication. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring videos. Share your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. I love hearing from you. Thank you for your continuous support.
Imagine harnessing a secret power, one that's been revered by Stoic philosophers for centuries. Today, we uncover that power: silence. In this video, we'll explore 6 critical life situations where staying silent isn't just a choice, but a necessity. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches the art of living through wisdom and virtue. Central to this wisdom is the practice of silence. Let's discover why silence is more than just a lack of words, but a strategy for resilience and strength. Situation 1. When anger strikes. This is a familiar scenario for many: the rise of anger, the impulse to immediately respond. The Stoics, however, offer a different approach, one that emphasizes control over emotions rather than being controlled by them. When anger emerges, the instinct might be to unleash a flood of words, often ones we might regret later. The Stoics suggest a different course: a pause, a moment of silence. This silence is not a sign of passivity, but rather a deliberate act to regain control over the situation. In this silence lies a unique power. It's the ability to process our emotions, to delve into the true root of our anger. Is the anger really about the present situation, or is there an underlying issue? This period of reflection can be illuminating. It helps in avoiding conflict escalation and in preserving relationships that could be harmed by rash words. Silence in the face of anger is also an act of self-respect. It is about maintaining inner peace and not letting external events disrupt your mental state. The Stoics were advocates of focusing on what we can control: our reactions and our mindset. Choosing silence in these moments is not an indication of weakness, but a display of strength, a strength that transcends the fleeting satisfaction of expressing anger. Moreover, practicing silence in moments of anger is a journey towards wisdom. Each instance where we opt to stay silent rather than react in anger teaches us more about ourselves, our triggers, and how to manage them better in the future. This skill, once honed, not only brings peace to our lives, but also positively influences those around us. Therefore, the next time anger grips you, think of the Stoic way. Take that deep breath, embrace the silence, and let it guide you towards a response that is in harmony with your true character and values. This approach to handling anger not only aligns with Stoic philosophy, but also offers a practical method for navigating one of life's challenging emotions. Situation 2. Confronted with gossip. Gossip is a common element in social interactions, but it presents a unique challenge from a Stoic perspective. The Stoics, known for their emphasis on virtue and character, viewed gossip as a destructive force, not just for those who are the subject of the gossip, but also for those who engage in it. When confronted with gossip, the Stoic approach is to maintain silence. This is not about avoidance, but rather a conscious decision to not participate in a conversation that can harm others. Engaging in gossip is often seen as a harmless way to bond or share information, but it can have unintended consequences. It can damage reputations, strain relationships, and create an environment of mistrust. But the impact of gossip goes beyond its effect on others. It also affects the character of the person who gossips. The Stoics believed in living a life of integrity, where one's actions are in alignment with their values. Gossiping can be a deviation from this path, as it involves speaking about others in a way that is not truthful, kind, or necessary. By engaging in gossip, a person compromises their own principles and integrity. Moreover, the Stoics saw the act of gossiping as a missed opportunity for personal growth. Instead of spending time discussing others, they advocated using that time for self-improvement, learning, or engaging in meaningful conversations that enrich the mind and spirit. Therefore, the Stoic response to gossip is rooted in the philosophy of self-control and virtue. By choosing silence in the face of gossip, one not only prevents harm to others but also upholds their own character. This choice reflects a commitment to personal integrity and a life led by Stoic principles. In essence, avoiding gossip is not just about keeping away from idle talk. It's about maintaining a standard of behavior that is consistent with the Stoic pursuit of wisdom and virtue. It's a practice that reinforces the importance of focusing on our actions and words, ensuring they contribute positively to our lives and the lives of those around us. Situation 3. When you lack knowledge. In the Stoic view, wisdom is among the highest virtues, and part of wisdom is knowing the limits of one's knowledge. The Stoics teach the value of silence, especially when it comes to speaking on matters where one lacks understanding or information. This approach is not just about avoiding false statements, but it's also a demonstration of humility and the willingness to learn. In situations where you find yourself uninformed, the Stoic practice is to remain silent. This is more than just refraining from contributing to a conversation. It's an acknowledgement of one's own limitations and an expression of the desire to learn. By not speaking on matters we don't fully understand, we avoid the potential spread of misinformation and the risk of misleading others. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches that pretending to know something we don't is a form of self-deception that can hinder personal growth. Acknowledging ignorance is the first step towards acquiring knowledge. In this respect, choosing silence when uninformed is not a sign of weakness or ignorance, but rather a sign of strength and wisdom. It shows a commitment to truth and a respect for the value of accurate knowledge. This humility in acknowledging what we don't know also opens the door to learning. It creates an opportunity for others who are knowledgeable to share their insights and for us to learn from them. In this way, silence becomes a tool for personal growth and intellectual development. Additionally, this practice of remaining silent when uninformed is empowering. It frees us from the pressure to always have an answer or an opinion. It allows us to be comfortable with not knowing, which is a key aspect of intellectual humility. This comfort with uncertainty can lead to a more thoughtful, reflective, and considered approach to learning and speaking. In essence, the Stoic approach to situations where one lacks knowledge is not just about maintaining silence, but about valuing the pursuit of wisdom. It's a practice that respects the complexity of knowledge and celebrates the process of learning. By embracing this approach, we align ourselves with the Stoic virtues of wisdom, humility, and intellectual integrity. Situation 4. In the midst of conflict. Conflict is an inevitable part of human relationships, but the way we handle it can make a significant difference. Stoicism, with its focus on inner tranquility and rational thinking, offers a unique approach to conflict resolution: the use of silence. This isn't about simply not speaking. It's about using silence strategically to de-escalate tension and promote understanding. In conflicts, emotions often run high, and words spoken in the heat of the moment can exacerbate the situation. The Stoics teach that in such moments, silence can be a powerful tool. By choosing not to respond immediately, we give ourselves time to process our emotions, to step back from the heat of the conflict, and to approach the situation with a clearer, more rational mindset. This pause can prevent the conflict from escalating and can create a space for calmer, more constructive communication. Moreover, silence in conflict is a form of active listening. It signals to the other person that you are taking their perspective seriously and considering it thoughtfully. This can foster a mutual respect and understanding, even in the midst of disagreement. It shows that you value resolving the conflict more than winning the argument. Stoicism also teaches that conflicts often arise from misunderstandings or differing perceptions. By remaining silent and listening, we can gain a better understanding of the other person's viewpoint and the underlying issues that may be fueling the conflict. This understanding is key to finding a resolution that is satisfactory to all parties involved. Furthermore, employing silence in conflict situations reflects self-control, a core Stoic virtue. It demonstrates the ability to control one's impulses and to act in accordance with reason rather than emotion. This self-control not only helps in resolving the immediate conflict, but also contributes to personal growth and the development of stronger, more resilient relationships. In essence, the Stoic use of silence in conflict is about creating an environment where resolution is possible. It's a practice that values rationality, understanding, and respect, and aligns with the Stoic principles of wisdom and virtue. By embracing this approach, we can navigate conflicts in a way that is constructive and harmonious, staying true to our values and fostering positive outcomes. Situation 5. The art of listening. Stoicism, a philosophy deeply rooted in self-awareness and personal growth, places great emphasis on the importance of listening over speaking. This perspective champions the idea of silent, active listening as a transformative tool in personal and interpersonal development. The Stoics understood that true communication involves much more than just expressing one's own thoughts and opinions. It requires the ability to listen actively and attentively to others. Silent listening isn't merely the absence of speech, it's an active engagement with the speaker. This form of listening allows us to fully absorb what is being said, understand the nuances of the conversation, and respond thoughtfully. Active listening in silence involves several key elements. First, it requires giving full attention to the speaker, free from distractions or the urge to formulate a response while the other person is still talking. This level of attention demonstrates respect and value for the speaker's perspective, fostering a deeper level of dialogue and understanding. Secondly, silent listening involves observing nonverbal cues, such as body language and tone of voice, which are often as important as the words being spoken. This helps in understanding the full context of the message and the emotions behind it. Additionally, Stoicism teaches that listening is an opportunity for learning and personal growth. By listening silently, we open ourselves to new ideas, perspectives, and knowledge that we might miss if we were too eager to speak. This approach reflects a humble acknowledgement that we do not have all the answers and that there is always more to learn. Furthermore, the practice of silent, active listening can transform relationships. It builds trust, empathy, and a deeper connection with others. When people feel heard and understood, it creates a foundation for open, honest, and supportive interactions. In essence, the art of listening as taught by Stoicism is not just a communication skill, it's a life skill. It involves embracing silence as a space for understanding, empathy, and connection. By cultivating the practice of silent, active listening, we align with the Stoic values of wisdom, self-improvement, and harmonious living, enhancing both our personal lives and our interactions with others. Situation 6. Facing critical decisions. In the realm of Stoicism, the act of making decisions is not just a practical necessity, but a reflection of one's philosophical principles. The Stoics regarded silence not merely as a lack of speech, but as a space for reflection, crucial for making thoughtful and considered decisions. When faced with critical decisions, the Stoic practice of embracing silence offers a moment to step back from the immediacy and pressures of the situation. This pause is not about procrastination or avoidance, but is a deliberate choice to create mental space for reflection. In the quiet of silence, we can weigh the options, consider the potential consequences of our decisions, and reflect on how each choice aligns with our values and principles. Silence in decision-making allows for a detachment from external influences and fleeting emotions, enabling a focus on rational, objective thinking. The Stoics believed that emotions, while a natural part of the human experience, should not dominate our decision-making process. By cultivating a period of silence, we can assess our choices without the clouding effect of intense emotions or external pressures. Moreover, the practice of silent reflection is an exercise in self-awareness. It involves examining our motivations, desires, and fears. Understanding these internal drivers is essential for making decisions that are true to ourselves and our path. The Stoics taught that self-knowledge is a critical component of wisdom, and wise decision-making is a natural extension of this knowledge. In addition to aiding in personal clarity, silence as a tool for decision-making can also lead to more responsible and ethical choices. When we take the time to reflect, we are more likely to consider the broader impact of our decisions, including how they affect others. This aligns with the Stoic principle of living a virtuous life, one that contributes positively to society and the common good. In essence, the Stoic use of silence in facing critical decisions is about harnessing the power of reflection. It's an approach that values deliberation, rationality, and alignment with personal and ethical values. By incorporating silence into our decision-making processes, we align ourselves with the Stoic ideals of wisdom and virtue, making choices that are thoughtful, considered, and reflective of our true selves. Silence is not just absence of noise, it's a Stoic tool for self-mastery and wisdom. Today we've learned 6 critical situations where silence is your greatest ally. Embrace these lessons and watch how they transform your life. Thank you for joining us in this journey of Stoic wisdom. Remember, silence is a lesson learned from the many sufferings of life. Until next time, embrace the power of silence.